What's up, people? I want to address the issue real quick. Everybody's been talking about this video going around, post-game interview with Richard Sherman, and everybody's saying how he kind of called out Crabtree and he was out of line, and it is borderline, well, not borderline, it's disrespectful, and he should have kind of held some of those comments to himself. And for one part of the argument is like, yeah, if he's trying to get endorsements and stuff like that, he should hold that stuff to himself. Like he should just kind of like avoid talking to the cameras, or do the Bill Belichick where you really don't like communicate that much. You kind of talk to him, but you don't really say too much because you don't want to show nobody your hand. Like right now, what Richard Sherman is going through, and this is the reason why some of the black athletes are so successful, because a lot of times guys can touch an inner emotion. Like it's that different kind of adrenaline that you can kind of touch or tap into. It's kind of like almost like a steroid, man. Like it gives you that extra boost. And some people probably think like, what the fuck? But I'm telling you, dude, when somebody can touch your inner core and turn you up, like Lawrence Taylor said it, let's play like a bunch of wild dogs and have some fun. Like he's playing crazy out of his head, but at the end of the day, it's fun as shit. And it's like Sherman, what he did, two things he did. He made his team like play a hell of a lot better. You can tell he's like the emotional lead on that team, so he got his team turned up to a whole different level. Like he got some of those guys, same way Ray Lewis used to do it with his team. He turned them up to a whole nother level. Like he had them when they was playing like out of their mind. And another thing Sherman did besides boost his team up, and the reason why I say some black athletes play like this, play on a different level, because now what he did to Crabtree, he has humiliated Crabtree. So now Crabtree, this whole off season, only thing he's gonna think about is showing up Sherman's, and while he's trying to get better to make the best corner in the league look bad, guess what? He's gonna make himself better to make all the other cornerbacks in the league look bad. So, and if he can't raise his play to another level, like he's gonna like break himself. But he's gonna go that hard. He's gonna push himself to the limit. Like next year, you're gonna get probably the best numbers from Crabtree you ever seen. But I mean, if you think about some of the other guys, like some of the black athletes that did this kind of stuff, like Muhammad Ali, he would do the same stuff. He talked bad about people, whatever, but he put himself and his mindset in a place like where he couldn't lose. He talked so much noise, and he touched that inner core to where he had to perform. You got people like Mike Tyson would do stuff like this, go out of his mind and say crazy stuff. But look at some of the stuff Mike Tyson would do in the boxing ring. Roy Jones the same way. Like it's crazy. What's your dude? Mayweather. All of them talk crazy like this, but it's like they putting their ego to a different level to where they got to show up. But you can't just talk the talk. You got to do all the film study, the working out, or whatever, and you got to have something extra to begin with. Like you can't just start talking shit and become a badass. You already got to have some extra to begin with. But like what Sherman's doing right now, a lot of people don't understand this, but it's kind of like a tribal kind of thing. Like he's bringing out that inner beast inside of him, man. And like I said, a lot of people don't understand. When I see it, man, I love it, because I remember seeing this growing up and hearing guys talk like that, and it made you take your game to a whole different level. Like when me and my friends played in the street, we talked trash to each other the whole time. But guess what? All my friends got scholarships. We all got scholarships. You know why? Because we pushed ourselves to a level that we didn't even know we could reach. It wasn't a pat on the back, great job, man. It was, man, you sorry as fuck. Get your pussy ass up, man. That's all, man. You trash. And I mean, sometimes we would congratulate and say, oh, that was nice. But for the most part, when you was on, if you went on my team, you was my enemy, and we was going at it like cats and dogs, bruh. But so some people will never understand it, and it does hurt that black athlete when it comes to endorsements. But at the same time, it gives us that extra edge That's why you can see some guys do some things that you never thought, like, crazy. Like Kevin Garnett, the same way, man. But he has a ring. All right, let's go. T-Peasy. I'm out.